Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going through one of my games that I played today, and it was quite recent today. This game was played about 1 hour ago. It was me beating a 2200, which is quite quite something hard to do for me. Um, before you watch the video, please could you press the subscribe button and leave a comment. I would appreciate it, and it would really make my day, and it would brighten up my mood. Thank you for watching. Please be comfortable and enjoy this video. As you might notice, in the previous video, the board design was different and this background was different. Every video I'm gonna try and change the background so that it's not boring for you all to look at the exact same board every time. I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. Let's get into the video. So the game kicked off with, as you know, I was white. I kicked off with e4 and controls center here, and these two squares. And bishops opened up, queens opened up. Also, my threat is played d4 and conquer the center. He played e5, which is a classical direct approach against d4. And I played queen to h5, which is the scholar's mate, or the wayward queen attack. So that's the name of this opening. The idea is to attack this pawn. That's the immediate threat. In case, for those of you who don't know this opening and never seen it before. One thing, black's worst possible move is king e7, and you can have a laugh. You can take all the giggles out. The checkmate is this, which is hilarious. Imagine this happened in a real game. I heard once a story that in the olden days, if you made an illegal move, you had to move your king. And imagine here, say someone tried to play knight c6, but they accidentally did bishop to c6, which is an illegal move. Then they would have to move their king, and they would get checkmate, which is really sad. Another trap is against g6. Please, guys, if you're black, don't you dare play this move. Check, and all of a sudden, the king and the rook is forked. After these moves, white remains one rook up. So let's go back to queen h5. The most normal, natural way to defend is knight c6. Other ways are d6, queen here, and queen here. The knight c6 is probably the best way. I went bishop c4. As you all know, there's a checkmate threat here, scholar's mate, and he went g6 to block the queen. I went queen f3, once again attacking there, and knight f6 to block this line. As you can see, the algorithm of recommending moves says I should put my queen here, but it's a terrible move because knight d4 move comes. So let's look at this move just for fun. Knight here, check, king here. And if the queen moves to a random area, the bishop will be picked up. So the queen has to come here. Then after d5, queen moves and takes, and black's a piece up. So I actually turned the scholar's mate. I kind of made the scholar's mate into an actual move. I got it from other people. Many people like playing this as white, even some grandmasters. Here I went knight e2 to stop this knight d4 idea. Then after d6, which threatens bishop g4, which attacks the queen. It's annoying, so I decided to deal with that. h3. Bishop g7, normal developing move, preparing to castle. Sorry about that. I played knight b to c3 with control in the center. Castles, d3, opening up the bishop. h6, which I put a question mark because it makes this breakthrough all of a sudden very, very dangerous. And you're going to see in the game how I executed him. How I executed this idea and how I crushed this guy, this 2200, very easily. g4. There you go, guys. The soldiers start marching forward. After bishop e6, he wants to take and clearly double my pawns. Most people would probably put their bishop back and hope for a swap off, but I actually played g5 because after takes, my bishop immediately gets pinned here, and also he has no way to chase my bishop away. Earlier, here, if he hadn't played h6, if he played, for example, this, I don't know, a random move, here, at least he would have some h6 move. But now, back in the game, he doesn't have any h6 to chase away my bishop. Also, meanwhile, my threat along this pin is to put my knight there and win the knight on the spot. Obviously, this bishop has to move first, and to my satisfaction, he did give up his bishop, just so he could make my pawns look dodgy, but they're not actually that dodgy because they're really nice. My rook, after I castle along, my rook can come there, and my knight, everything can protect the square. He went knight b4 to protect the square, and I castled, with my rook eyeing that square, the important square, on d5. c6. By the way, my plan, my kind of trick in this position was, say it was my turn in this position, I'll play a3, forcing the knight to come back. And after it does come back, knight to d5 would win this piece. As you can see, 3 of my pieces are targeting the knight, and only 2 of his are defending, and he can't defend it. That's why in this position he went c6 to stop my knight from getting to the d5 square. And I went h4. As you can see by the arrows, my plan is to play this h5 move and then rook to g1 and bring everything against this king on these 2 lines. After the game, queen e7, h5. And it looks like I'm sacrificing a pawn for no reason, right? Well, look again. Because after he took, I have this move. One point to note is that if it's my turn in this position, I want to play h6, bishop back, check, and knight can't take because the queen is hanging. King here, check, king takes, discovered check. After the king moves, the queen falls, and white is up. Tons of material, like a lot. So let's go back. This position takes what happened in the game, and now guess what I played, everyone? In the plan, rook to g1, and he's absolutely busted because I want to take this knight, and he only has 1 defender. I have 2 attackers. This bishop won't count as a defender because my rook will be doing a pin after this bishop moves out of the way. In the game, he went queen e6. Please note that after king h8, this move is just crushing. And after knight takes, queen takes check, I win this queen basically. So that's why he has no time to run away from this line. He went queen e6, which is desperate. And here, after bishop takes f6, if I was him, I would have resigned. Look at this, I'm about to win a bishop. I would have resigned if I was him, but he kind of made the game go on for a few more moves. Actually, not a few more moves, but the game went on for this many more moves, which is crazy. I kind of took a bit long to convert. I don't know why, but he was kind of hard to convert against. So already in 17 moves, even less than that, if we go back here, already in this position, I was completely winning. In 13 moves. That's how good this opening might be sometimes. Let's just skim through the next few moves. Rook takes check, king moves, rook takes. I mean, there's no point looking at the rest of the game, but let's just see what happened. Check, rook takes, and then I went here to swap off queens, and after rook here takes, bishop here. We can now conclude that I'm 2 minor pieces up for nothing, and after a few more moves, knight to g3, eyeing that f5 square here. Knight c7, knight f5. Rook here to swap off rooks, and after a few more moves, I found this tactic which wins a pawn. If he takes my knight, I take his. Rook back, my knight came back, check, king moves. And eventually, knight d5 is a nice move with a threat of taking the knight. And after this, I won his knight, and just to be a bit more flashy, I decided to sacrifice my rook and win his rook back. Basically, I gave up my knight for a pawn, and I also swapped off rooks, and I have 2 connected passes. Few more moves. I'll just skip ahead. He gave up some pawns desperately to try and make me able to stalemate him. The best thing to do in these cases for black is to just give up all of your pieces and hope for a stalemate, but here, comical mate. Hope you enjoyed that game. More videos are coming soon. Don't forget to checkmate the like button, and have a good day. By the way, I'm recording this video late at night because there's less noise, and also early morning is a good time too. Anyway, bye, have a great day, and enjoy your Sunday tomorrow, enjoy your weekend.